The next part of having a blog for your students is to ensure that you have some security in place to make sure you're protecting important information on your blog, as well as making sure that what shows on the blog is appropriate for your students. So we always want to make sure that anything that the kids are putting as well as reading on the blog is appropriate for them. So I'm going to show you some security stuff that you can take care of that Kidblog has built in for you that's pretty easy to use, and it helps make sure that the kids stay safe while they're using Kidblog to kind of break down the classroom walls and engage as a learner. So I'm going to log in as the teacher or the administrator. You would do the same thing on your teacher account. When you're logged in, if you are not directed to your dashboard, click on Control Panel. That'll take you to your dashboard. From there, what you can do is you have a settings option up at the very top. So again, dashboard, you have these tabs up at the very top. If I click on settings, from here I can go through and change quite a bit of stuff. The one thing I want to focus on is posts. So if I click on posts, from here I have some options of who can actually read the posts that appear on this. So if I only want the people that are users on this class blog that I made, I can leave that selected. So they have to be a member in order to read it. So they would have to sign in order to read anything that appears on the blog. If I only want admins or teachers to be able to read it, I can choose this option. The one that I would recommend if you really want to allow a lot of people to kind of see what you're doing as far as parents, grandparents, you can choose all visitors. However, the one thing that I'm going to say is if you choose to allow all visitors, make sure you choose to moderate all posts and all comments. That way nothing gets on the blog unless it goes through you first. So to do that, if I leave it so that all visitors can see everything on the blog, I'm going to go down to post approval, and I'm going to say that the admin, the teacher, or the moderator must approve these posts before they appear. I want that to be checked. That way nothing shows up unless I approve it. I also, it says notify me when something is awaiting approval. So I'm going to click this because I want my email to receive a notification if someone has made a new post that I need to go and moderate. This will make it so that I don't have to go to the blog every single day and see if there are new posts waiting for me to be checking to make sure they're okay. Make sure to click Save Changes. Again, there's some other options here that you can choose from. They're kind of self-explanatory. The other option I want to go into is not only posts, but I want to go into comments. So once I click on comments, again, I can choose kind of the same thing as my posts. I'm going to leave it so that all visitors can read the comments. If the checkbox is not made next to comment approval, so that the admin, the teacher, or the moderator must approve them, make sure that that's checked, as well as check the box so that you receive an email. So again, this will allow you to get an email anytime someone has made a post or a comment on your blog. Lastly, make sure you click Save Changes. So that's kind of the big security features that I wanted to make sure that you're aware of, is to make sure that you make it so that your posts have to be moderated, as well as make sure that you make your comments by clicking these two boxes, make sure that they are to where they have to be moderated. So those are some of the big settings that kind of increase the security of your blog so that you kind of have the upper hand in moderating everything. So anything that would show up on the blog has to go through you as a teacher first before it will appear on the blog.